So now that you've logged on to Schoology, it takes you to the Schoology homepage. Your homepage is pretty much the first place you're going to see after logging into Schoology. You're going to land here and see the recent activity feed. On this page, there are multiple things you can do. You can post updates, you can post assignments, create events. Here as well, you could make a blog post. Schoology has a ton of different features. Not every teacher uses them. Some teachers just use a couple of things. Some teachers are, just fully invested in it and create everything in there. What I'll do right now is just kind of give you a rundown of what the navigation looks like. Obviously, up here you've got your Schoology link. This just takes you back to the home page, no matter what. You could also click home. There's also a link here to courses. So right now I have two courses that are listed in Schoology. First one is for professional development, Schoology 101 and 201. So right now I am making a video for you, and this is part of Schoology 101. And the first one was how to log in. The second one is navigating the home screen. So I'll go back home again and review some of the other things. You're going to see up top here groups and resources. These are things that we are not going to cover in Schoology 101. These will be covered in Schoology 201. And just to give you an idea of what they look like, there they are. Now, on the left-hand side, the first thing that pops up here at the top is recent activity. Here, where recent activity is, this is where you can see comments, updates, events that's pertaining to all your connections. Right now, the only connection I have is Katie Page, and as you see, she's added me to a group called the PHS Physics Department. So I am seeing updates related to that group. You can, let me see here, right here, you can also filter some of this activity. I'm not going to cover that right now, but for right now, I just want you to see what you can do. So right here, I could make an update, and I can write something here if I needed to. And then anybody who's part of my connection would see that. Also, I can make posts to my classes from there. I don't really want to do that, so click out. I could also create an assignment right here. I could also create an event. The event is using the calendar that's built into Schoology. Unfortunately, as of right now, you cannot have a Google Calendar and a Schoology calendar that synchronize. Schoology will import your calendar from Google, but if you start to create events in Schoology, it does not write back to the Google Calendar. So as of this time, you're just going to have to choose one to use. And I believe most people are probably still using the Google Calendar this time. There's more things here. Personal blog post. That's for people that maintain a blog. Not many people do. So I'll start here, go to calendar. Here you see a blank, wide open calendar for July of 2014. These are places where I could create events. I could also get a week view and a day view as well. The next link is messages. Here's where I can check messages that have been currently sent to me. I can create a new message to send to somebody else. And when I do that, it finds and searches the people within the network. So right now I know that Rudy Gomez is in my network, so I can send a message to him. I'm going to stop right there because what I was going to write wasn't very nice. All right, the next link down is people. This shows the people within my school. Right now, I am part of High School District 214 by default. You won't see that. Yours will look like this. It is Prospect High School. Here's where you're going to see everybody in the school directory. My current connections right now, it's just Katie and I. That's the only people that will show up on mine. But it also has a suggested educators tab. I have not really used this before. This seems to be Schoology's version of social networking. They want you to get out and reach out to other people that you may teach a common course with, similar subject matter. I'm not quite sure. I have not used it. Again, if you have more questions, I'd be happy to experiment with it. The next one is subscriptions. And currently I subscribe, and all of you, I believe, will, by default, to the Schoology blog. So when Schoology announces an update, it will show up here in subscriptions. And I believe it also shows up right here in recent activity. Right now, I'm going to pause and stop the recording, and I'll reconvene a little bit later with more information pertaining to courses, and I also may reference homepage as well.